Welcome to the nice sweet spot where the reviews are on target and tell it like it is, whether it hits the spot or misses the target. And I know I've been missing the target for a little while because I haven't been posting any videos. I mentioned in one of my earlier videos that I do teach college courses. I'm an English professor, and sometimes it gets so hectic between that and my workout schedule, family, and all that stuff. But I could not let the month of November go by without talking about this pumpkin pie protein bar that I came across when I was shopping in Target. I really do like a lot of items on the Quest line, and while I do make an effort to eat whole foods as opposed to resorting to protein bars and protein shakes and supplements like that, not that there's totally something wrong with them, but you know, whole foods are supposed to be better for you. But sometimes I just get a hankering for something sweet, or I get a hankering for some type of candy or something else. And if I'm not trying to go that route, I'm always looking for something that could be possibly a healthy alternative. I mean, for Thanksgiving, I did have a slice of my mom's pie, and a good friend of mine actually gave me a little miniature pie, which was very thoughtful. But, you know, sometimes eating pie may not be the best choice if you're trying to be mindful of those fitness goals. For me, I'm actually trying to put on weight, so a slice of pie is not a bad thing necessarily. But if I don't want to overindulge, this might be the one. Now, mind you, the box is not open yet, so I want to try it out in front of you all to see if it's any good, right? And I will say, I do love sweet potato pie more than I like pumpkin pie, but I enjoy pumpkin pie as well. So it says here, just in case you're wondering, 20 grams of protein, which is, you know, pretty good. And if you're trying to, you know, be mindful of your carbs, 4 grams of net carbs, and then it has less than a gram of sugar, which is definitely good. And if you're trying to count those calories, it's only 180 calories, right? And it also has a good amount of fiber in here, 11 grams of fiber, which is, let me show you this here. Right? So this is pretty good. You can look at a lot of what's going on in here. All right, so let's open this thing up. And they say on the side of the box, we only use quality ingredients. All right, we'll be the judge of that, because it could be quality ingredients, but they may not taste good. I did a couple of videos on them before with their cookies, which I really enjoyed. So, all right, I'm ready. And this is limited seasonal edition. So I'm going to try and post this as soon as possible so that if you are interested, you can get them before they're off the shelves. That's if they're any good. So let's open this up. All right, so let's see what it looks like. I don't want it to fall on the floor, so I don't want to take it all the way out, but let me see. All right, so it doesn't necessarily look the most appetizing, but what protein bars really look that appetizing, except for like sometimes the chocolate covered ones, because it might really make you feel like it's a candy bar. Let me smell. All right, I don't really smell like a pumpkin coming off of it. Certainly when I opened it, I didn't feel like, oh my gosh, this is like, I'm really going to eat pumpkin pie. But I'm going to take, I don't know if I should take a big bite or a little bite. All right, let's take a bite. Okay, it's chewy. It's chewy. But that's not a bad thing. Let me show you what it looks like. What's going on in the inside here. All right. I kind of taste the pumpkin. Let me take another bite. All right. You know what? As I get into it, I can see there's a little bit, it's kind of hard to see on the camera. So I'm not sure if you can see in the middle. You got a little bit of a change in color. I'm guessing that's where the flavoring's coming in. This is not bad though. I would say for sure, I don't taste like, it doesn't feel like I'm eating pumpkin pie, but it's good enough to where I will definitely finish this whole box. Let me put it so you can see it that way. And I think it's nice to switch it up sometimes, you know, like I usually go with certain flavors like lemon, what have you. So I think it's nice to switch it up sometimes. And I mean, I think it would be really difficult to eat this bar while people are eating a slice of pie in front of me. Or I'm like, yo, let me get my protein bar out. But like I said, the benefits here with the 20 grams of protein, I mentioned in the past, sorry for talking with food in my mouth. And chew. I mentioned in a few of my past videos that I'm making a conscious effort to hit those protein marks because I've been working more towards strength training and putting on more muscle, what have you. So if I'm coming up short in that area, instead of going for that slice of pie, I might decide to go for this instead because it's a better option, right? And it's going to help me get to my goals. Especially sometimes, you know, it's hard to get in all of the whole food that I'm trying to get to, like I said before. So this might be the move, right? So what I recommended, is it sweet? Does it hit the spot? Well, all right, one thing I forgot to mention, you get 4 in a box. 4 in a box. Target sells them, I believe it's $8.99. So this is the standard price for Quest bars. This is pretty much the going rate for most protein bars, not just Quest bars. So if you do the math on that and you divide it out, how much you would spend on candy bars, I would say you're breaking even with this. So sometimes when people see the price of protein bars and shakes and stuff like that, they're like, oh my gosh, that's outrageous. But then you would spend that amount as well. And plus, I would say if you go to like your supermarket and buy one of those store-bought pies, it probably costs about the same price as the box of this, right? But I'm going to keep finishing this up. Actually got a strength training class that strength training session I'm going to be going to in about an hour. So I'm going to finish this up. And I think this definitely hits the spot. If you don't like the chewy consistency, you might not be a fan of it necessarily. But overall, I would say it's pretty good. I got little pieces that are falling off on the table, but I mean, that happens with protein bars, right? But I hope this review was helpful for you, especially if you're looking for something that's seasonal when you want to switch it up a little bit, right? So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Make sure to click that like button. And if you have any comments or suggestions or something you want me to review for this time of the year, let me know in the comments and I'll try my best to get up on that, right? That's it for now. I'll see you next time at the nice sweet spot. Take care.